Hi, my name is Stewart, co-president here at Guidebook. I joined the business back in 2015 and helped build the UK business from the ground up. I've always been passionate about events. My first job out of college, it was a sales role. I attended lots of different trade shows to find new business and build new relationships. And I realized then how special in-person events are. And so I'm very, very proud today to lead the business across the globe and to support our growth within the events industry, the education industry, supporting associations, and really getting the power of mobile into people's hands.
Hi, I'm Nathan. I'm the event and community manager here at Guidebook. I've been working in the event industry for over 10 years now, building events of all sizes all across the globe. I also was a Guidebook customer, launched mobile apps across hundreds of events over multiple years. And more recently, I've been leveraging the power of community for the event industry, but also within tech. One thing I spend time speaking to our US university customers about is the upcoming enrolment cliff in 2025, which is fairly a big concern for them. How do you see Guidebook playing a role in supporting universities through that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like incredibly proud of our footprint in higher education. You know, we work with 75% of the top universities in the US, work with over 400 higher education institutions across the globe. So for us, higher education is incredibly important to our business, and it makes sense, right? Students use their smartphones all the time. You know, it's a fantastic audience for us to engage. And to me, really what the enrollment cliff means is more competition, right? It means that there will be fewer students applying for spaces. And that competition is going to be heightened for all of those universities that want to recruit, you know, and want to attract, recruit and retain those students. So to me, it really is a no-brainer that Guidebook provides incredible value here. We support the full student life cycle. You know, so universities will have their own branded app, their color scheme, their logo. They'll publish its app stores. If you're considering going to that university, you go to an open house, you go to an open day, you're going to download that guide. It's going to give you all the information you need. That's great. You know, that gives you a slight edge over your competitors if they're coming in more prepared, a bit more knowledge. Maybe they plan their day in advance. You know, they build a personal schedule. So straight away, you've got an edge over someone that doesn't have that, because your attendees are going to get a little bit more from their day than they would if they just arrive and get handed a paper program. Or maybe they get shipped a paper program, you know, in advance. But that edge hopefully sees you all the way through the life cycle, right? You know, once they leave, if they've got a paper program, that paper program's going in the bin, right? Maybe their parent is going to keep hold of it. I can guarantee you the vast majority of students are never going to look at that again. But they've got your app on their phone. You know, a week out, 2 weeks out, a month out, they're weighing up their options. The paper program from the other university, they don't have it anymore. But they can just pull up your app. They can say, oh yeah, I remember that. Oh, I liked that. I liked that building. I liked that, you know, that lecturer, whatever it is. You've now got that kind of knowledge advantage. You can send them push notifications. You can continue to engage with them. Instead of texting, instead of emailing, you know, channels that can get lost, you've got a notification straight on their device. So when it comes to the enrollment cliff, I think that kind of recruitment advantage is enormous. But with the enrollment cliff comes even more important, even higher importance to retain your students, right? If you're working harder and you're probably spending more money to recruit your students, you've got to see that retention rate increase. And so for us, hopefully they've downloaded that app, they've used it at open house, they've chosen your institution, and then for their welcome week, for their orientation, they're downloading the guide for that within the same app. They're coming in prepared, they're finding clubs to join, you know, they know what the opportunities are to meet new people. And the stats are just so clear. If people take part on campus, if they're active on campus, they join clubs, they meet new people, they attend class, they are just so much more likely to stay throughout their time as a student. And that value is huge, right? So, and the student life cycle beyond that, graduation, alumni, there's so many ways that an app can support. But I think that kind of recruitment and retention piece is where you can get a huge advantage with Guidebook. And we're seeing more and more university customers using us for different parts of that life cycle. And my ambition at Guidebook is for every single one of our university customers to be using us all the way through that life cycle. That's what we're building towards, and that's what we want to keep providing value to our customers so they keep expanding that usage.